Go try it. Is that a twist lock?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to power.
Yeah, I wish I knew that.
Yeah, that's
Smashed
embarrassing.
that thing on a log over there.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. Who's one?
How was the trip?
Our recipe that we used was walk, bugle. Then walk and bugle, walk and bugle. And we did that for pretty much the entire time. For the first week, it's like the first 6 or 7 days, every single day we'd walk and we'd find one bull that would be willing to talk back.
Yep.
And then we'd spend our half of our day chasing that bull up a valley, down a draw, into a ravine, across the ravine, up on the other side of the draw. And then the wind would change and we'd get winded, or he would see us, or he would cross some imaginably thick blowdown maze that we couldn't get over.
So, Montana, first encounter. Walking up this trail, have a plan to do a pretty big loop today. Sat down, figured we'd send out a bugle. One actually cracked off in the distance. Immediately after, actually weren't sure what it was. We sent a response out there. Another one cracked off, a little bit different location. Checked the wind. Scooted down around here to get in position. Sent out another bugle. Didn't get an immediate response. A few cow calls. And a bugle cracked off really close to us. So we tried to get into position. Some small cow calling and a little bit more bugling, but not much action after that. So we're not sure if they winded us or if they're moving with a herd and they're out of here now, but gonna go find them.
Right below us.
Think we're getting duck float either.
No, I don't think so. That's close, bro.
Do you think we're pulling him in? Or do you think we still got cover?
I don't think we're pulling him in. We're just getting closer. I think he's probably potentially with some cows. He's just responding to our calls.
I gotta go up in here.
We're still at least 120 away, so.
He's smart, he's got high ground.
Well, this bull hasn't responded, so we think either A, the wind swirled and he winded us, B, he caught up to the cows that we were trying to get in between, so he met up with them first, or he saw us when we were crossing the drainage down at the low. So we're gonna keep on working. We got our camp on our back, so we're not too concerned where we end up. We're just gonna hunt, but it looks like the rut is hopefully starting to kick in. Well, we finally got our first spike camp set up. We were just looking for a spot, and we actually saw a raghorn probably only 50-60 meters from the spot that we designated as what we're gonna set up our camp. So we got enough supplies for 2 days, so hopefully we can catch up with the herd that we were on this morning. But so far, this is our second day hunting. We've gotten to bulls both days. The rut seems to be kicking in, so hopefully we can connect here in the next day or so, if not this afternoon.
You want to gain on him? Yeah, let's go. Well, looks like we might have to go in after him, man. That's gonna be tough.
We have to sneak in there. We're gonna sneak in.
Yeah, we have to sneak in. And then hopefully when we get maybe 50 yards closer, it'll be close enough to really piss him off.
Yeah.
But he's not moving, so we gotta go in after him while he's still hot. Let's get a move on, buddy. Got plenty of ground. We need him to stop moving.
I know.
He's like running away from us.
Well, we have effectively lost the elk that we were chasing. We did get eyes on. We could tell there's definitely one nice bull in the mix, and there was at least 3 total elk. But essentially we ended up chasing them about a mile away from camp, down a steep draw, up a steep draw. They responded to the bugles first thing in the morning, but then we were having better luck with the cow calls the further away from camp we got. So they effectively lost us once they started going through this freaking fall down maze. And we got up here, we were still 100 yards behind them or so, and we just said there's no way we're gonna catch up. So the plan from here is to go grab camp, head back to another spot that we scouted out 2 days ago. So it's about a 7-mile hike. We would stay at this spot. It's been good for us the last couple mornings, but unfortunately it's only good in the morning. We need a spot that we can hunt all day and still have some results. So we'll see what happens.
that big, but big for back home.
He's kind of coming this way.
Yeah, he's definitely coming this way. I lost him.
It's our 5th day out here. We've covered miles and miles of terrain. I think days 1 and 2, we got into elk way closer to where our trailer's parked. But Sunday we used that as a scouting day and we found this area out here. We nicknamed it Elk Haven for the amount of sign that we've seen. I think this morning we got on a bull early. A little bit of an exchange, but no more than 15 minutes. And that sucked us down the hill. We lost about 1,200 feet of elevation. We just kept working. At that level, just unbelievable amounts of sign. And just no sign of any elk besides from what we heard this morning. We've seen mule deer. We saw a black bear last night. Squirrels and birds, but other than that, just mainly us walking, stopping, calling, listening. It's been a hell of a windy day. There's a cold front moving in. It's supposed to snow tonight. I guess your respect for the animal just grows immensely when you're put in a position where you are just completely inferior from a physical standpoint, from a mental standpoint. It's going to be one hell of a cold night. We got a couple miles back to base camp right now. Probably about 3 hours left until the sun goes down. But spirits are high. It may not sound like it. We're battling a little bit of an illness here. But we're going to keep doing what we can do, controlling what we can, and we're going to stay out here hunting. We're going to wake up early tomorrow. If we aren't able to connect on anything tonight, we're going to wake up early tomorrow and get after it.
It's closer. He moved down further. I'm gonna hit another one. So close, but so forget about calling him. It's right on top of us now. He's coming. He's coming. I think he winded us. How far down do you think he dragged us?
So far. So far.
That was exciting. Look at all the sign around here. None.
I'm tired.
560 feet is what he dragged us down.
My God.
One last plead of desperation for a fight. Winded us.
Yep.
He was huge.
Yep.
Oh man, his version of walked is a normal person's version of a sprint. Well, got to call to a bull every day, so it's got to come together sooner or later. We just need one that wants to fight. He didn't want to fight. Time to walk back to our packs. wind is preventing us from moving that way. Please come back to us, bugle. Well, we lost him. Got close again. He was responding to, I'd say, 50% of what we were throwing at him. It had to have been within 60 yards at a couple points. Chris stocked up, I dropped back. He got within 25 yards of a cow. She busted off, not too terribly fast, not too terribly in a hurry. And then he bugled again after that. And now we just lost him. And we're running out of ideas.
Yeah.
We walk 10 to 16 miles a day. We get one bull. We'll find one bull a day. We chase that bull for usually an hour to two, up or down the hill. That ends up wasting half our day, and then we can never find another bull in the same day. This mountain has just given us one opportunity a day, and it's just never panning out. So we're contemplating our options. There's obviously elk here. They just seem to all be tied down with cows. And there's not really satellite bulls. It'll be like one bull with a couple cows. And then there's no real satellite bulls running around. So we're debating on whether we stay here or whether we push out to a new spot entirely. But that's always a gamble, because you push to a new spot and you don't find anything, and then we'll go back and watch this footage and be like, why the heck did we leave those bulls to come out to this new spot where there's nothing? So I don't know. But we still got 6 full days to get it done. Learn something new from the mountain and from the elk every day. So hopefully one of these days the stars will align and Chris will be able to release an arrow. So we'll see what happens.
Because Montana got that big snowstorm. And
Yeah,
what we heard was,
I remember seeing that.
we heard it was the biggest in that area since the 1930s.
But you guys missed the.
We missed a
brunt of it.
big part of it. That was more in northern Montana. We were in southwestern Montana. And
That snowstorm essentially marked the end of the fun for us. So it turned from chasing bugling bulls every day into a blur and a grind. After that snowstorm, we never got into the bulls again.
we will be eating some tag soup this year. It's tough out here. Conditions were tough. Still battling a little bit of an illness. Not sure what's going on with that, but when we got here it was a little bit warmer, and as you can see, the snow hit us about 5 days ago, and it's stuck. Now it's snowing a little bit. Today's Friday. It's gonna snow a little bit more, but we're gonna get on the road, head back to PA.
How was the trip?